guys?
Uh, I think I started the stream. What would you like to get copyrighted on today?
Nintendo.
Nintendo. Okay, let me turn on Nintendo songs. Nintendo OST. That's Turkish for original soundtrack. Best Nintendo music. Fuck, I'm gonna have to listen to this. I don't know if my voice is loud enough or if the music is too loud.
I guess my voice is just loud enough. Did you fix it?
No, we fixed that last time, no? Can
I think
you
it's more lower.
can you just watch the stream to figure out if everything is as it should be?
Too much work.
So much work. Okay, I'm gonna listen myself, but I can't hear because of the music. I'm listening to myself now.
Do you know if Streamio has a frame by frame forward or backward?
The
Hmm? Do you?
stream. Do you know? Do I know if Streamio has a what?
Has a frame by frame forwards
If I don't
button.
think so. Do you know the one in YouTube? Try the one in YouTube.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Oh my god, I keep missing that. You fucking animated Spider-Man to open his eyes for a split second, man. Why didn't you keep that longer?
Before the punch or after the
Yeah,
punch?
before the punch.
I thought
Oh, you missed it again?
one day my friend Berk will actually watch Far From Home, so I said let me fuck with him.
I've watched it so many times.
Fuck with
Fuck
him.
off.
Okay, I'm gonna update the stream RV now to show the latest animation while listening to Nintendo copyrighted music. What did I write? What was the fucking victim was the name of the blast? Alright, this is where we're at. I have so much faith in this project. Thank you Martin6D2. Is that a D&D reference? Although that wouldn't work, I guess. A D2 wouldn't really be a dice. That would be a
Fifty-fifty
paper.
chance.
That would be a paper. Do you have so much faith in my project, Berk?
Oh, so much, man. So much. I've already bought your shares.
Yes, it's live on Patreon. By the way, I started uploading my work progress videos to Patreon.
Did you?
hmm And I've
Aren't
done
you
it.
showing all your work progress on stream though?
Yes, but then it gets copyrighted.
Okay. I am still trying to capture the frame, man. Just okay, this will do. Fuck it.
I think the guy that had faith in the project had the faith and left.
Oh, well.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for
How many
you?
viewers do you have?
Zero, I think. I don't know if there's anyone here. Hey guys, if you're here, holler at me. I've noticed actually, right now that I've noticed this, that people watch me when I do it late, and I almost always do it super late.
I think that's have to do with the North American timeline.
Or it's the fact that people only watch my stream when they have literally nothing else to do.
There is YouTube, man. There's always something to watch.
That is true. Don't you agree? Um, three people like the stream, but no one is talking. Okay, let's not draw. attention to that fact.
Dude, I ain't using your fucking scenes.
Ah,
The
why?
resolution is just bad. Can I just use a random Spider-Man photo?
No, Berk, definitely not. You can use one of my animations on YouTube if you want, but I don't think there is. They're not eye candy.
By any chance, do you still have the After Effects composition that you did? Can you send that to me? If you just open
But
After Effects right now.
the thing I sent you is from that.
Yeah, I know, but it's a video. I want to try something. If you open After Effects right now, do you have recovered file?
I think Real 3, 16th of November. This is the latest one. I'll open it. Te este cuidando bakan bro sería bakan sulle
That's racist, man.
pusieras
Don't say
para
that.
Android. I don't know Spanish, but I bet you're saying is it for Android. I don't have to know Spanish to know that.
Oh, that's
um, but
impressive.
by default, everyone always just says that. Why is my weird thingy on the top not working? Oh, it is. My stream is not
So
working.
what I'm getting from this is if we make a subpar Spider-Man swinging game for Android, before it gets pulled down, we can earn some money, right? Like
Well,
for
there
model
is
takes
this
it back.
guy called R user, and he basically stealing data from the Insomniac game and then adding AI on top of it, and then he can do it.
What?
Okay, but he's putting what UI, not AI,
Oh, okay, okay.
mobile UI to do it. So I have this scene open in front of me. What do you want to do with it?
Okay, I just want you to send it to me.
The whole thing.
Is it too much? Is it too big?
I mean, let's uh, let's try to do dependencies, collect files, collect. I must have done this already actually, but frame store work. Yes, I have. There is some dependencies here. This has been done already,
Nice.
and it is uh,
You
meine
press
Freund
the I, like, oh wait. Ah,
148
because I'm
kilobits.
using a different files. Yeah, yeah, okay. Never mind. Never mind.
This is not the collected dependencies. Okay, so I will make collected
Dude,
dependencies then.
After Effects just saves files in such a weird and convoluted way. I hate it. There are many folders,
Is
temp files, and other shit. It's just so annoying.
you mean when you collect them?
No, just when you open create a new composition and then save it, work on it for a while. Just get so many folders, random folders.
Okay, I'm doing that now. I'm saving it. Man, saving it
3.8 gigs? Fuck no, man. Just cancel it.
3.8 gigs is only for one file.
Just cancel it. I don't want it.
Which frame do you want? It must be taking it from
No,
the.
I,
Okay, it's
it
taking
wouldn't
it
work
it
with
from.
frames.
Okay,
So, okay.
it's taking it from a file called FC edit. Sorry guys, this is very crucial that we're trying to fix. Apparently, Spider-Man Far From Home FS edit is not. Oh, I have the whole movie here.
No, no, that's not the whole movie. It just looks like it, but it's actually
It is the whole
Ultimate
movie.
Man. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to save you.
Oh yeah, this is a little bit of the movie for a little bit of watching movie for when it's little bit, but not all of it, just a little bit, very little, very bit. Okay, here you
Stop
go.
showing.
I'm trying to find the frame.
Yeah, I know.
Which frame do you want? This?
Like a good resolution. I just want good resolution.
This is 1080. It's not good enough.
I guess that's
Fuck,
true.
am I fucking myself right now? Is this really bad, Berk?
Yeah, yeah. I think you should have
Yeah. That's it. I'm gonna get copyrighted anyway.
It's not about copyright. What if you get more than a copyright?
Okay, Spanish guy, don't tell anyone and I'll make it for Android. There's no one else. Oh my god, just save it before I get into trouble, please! Okay, I'm
Do you see
overwriting
what's happening there? Oh
com.jpg.
my.
Oh my god. Okay. Um, I think we're gonna end the stream.
The third
What?
folder's name is very good.
This is not. This
Hey,
is.
that's classified. That's classified.
Ah, this is the combat under dash 01. Okay, I'm sending you this file now. You keep on classifying things. Maybe Discord also makes it smaller, that's why you complain?
Oh, does it? I don't know.
I don't either. What I do know is that these legs are going to be a pain in the ass. The music in the background is like destroying my brain, by the way, back.
just just let it off,
Do
man.
you hear it? Is it
No,
like
I don't.
Donkey Kong or like.
I can't listen to your music because when I open the stream, I just hear myself and you talking. So
Well,
it's
first
not
we
a
have
problem.
to do this translates. You are getting cool, bro.
What?
Um, I'm just translating. Thank you.
Gracias.
Gracias. Yes. Seria Bakan something something.
Yukasa Mokasa. What was it called?
Serian Bakan wait. It would be cool if you put it for Androids.
Yes, I
It
think
would
so,
be
sir. Like
cool
it would be
if
really good.
we were still making a game. Seria Russian person said something. Oh, I'm worried that it's gonna be. Oh yeah. Oh, it's wait. What's oh yeah? I don't know. Let's translate it to English. Is it gonna be a dick or something? Oh no, it's just hey. Oh, privet. Oh, privet is saying.
Привет? Привет?
Privet.
Привет?
Privet back man. Privet. Zaka zaka wawa. Hello. Alright, back to animating. I'll keep the chat.
Okay, you are gonna hate this with a passion. I am fucking 100% sure about it. But I'm still gonna send it to you.
Because you did something that's not what I want. You just did something that because you wanted it, right? You
Yeah.
completely ignored everything I said and it's like, no, let's make a corporate logo
Yep,
instead.
that's actually what I did.
Like, if you keep this up, some people might think you're a one-trick pony.
Mm.
Um, what you say?
Dude, I showed that to my friends and nobody laughed.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's
The weird thing
old
is that's
humor.
supposed to be a Dawson's Creek joke that we haven't
Yeah,
watched.
I've watched the original and
You watched
besides the
Dawson's
song,
Creek? I haven't
like I
watched
watched the
Dawson's.
scene. I watched the scene
Ah,
that they are, yeah, making fun of. It like I see that they are what they are making fun of, but it doesn't really have anything to do with the movie besides the song, if you ask me. I
what
haven't
you
seen the series.
say? Okay, so we have someone else saying something. Let's figure out. I have such an international following. What program do you use? Um,
After Effects.
Maya. It translates to Maya in Spanish. Then we have this guy. Okay, guys, let's do something. Instead of me copying every single thing that you say and then putting into translation, you translate it and send it in English to me. Okay, they're not gonna get what I'm saying. I'm gonna say,
Use
can
Translate.
you translate in Google before Writing in chat, please. Thank you. So I can read. Amigo sos Latino.
No, he's not Latino. He doesn't have the hips for it.
Wow. I have been racially profiled. Trend, you are Latino. I am not. No
No,
soy.
sorry.
Como ves la industria para los... Okay, you have to do the same thing for Spanish people. Hey, my Spanish friends, can you please translate with Google into English before writing so I don't have to do it every time, so I can understand and continue animating.
You
Animando.
didn't write. Nobody's gonna understand your understand, right? Because you wrote understand.
Let's see if it changes anything. It doesn't. Animando, belki.
Remove the space for understand as well.
I love animation. Me encanta la animación. Okay, but that's what you're saying on stream.
Listen to me.
Okay, I need to. We just greeted each other.
Okay, you
Okay.
check your Discord and see the best corporate thing you've ever seen. How is it? Tell me what you think.
What you say? I mean, it's fine. I mean, it's alright. Like that, you know, that guy. I mean, it's alright. Güzel, kullanırım, yapıştır geç. Güzel ya, benim yaptığım her şeyden 16 kat daha iyi.
I'll try to make it more wacky, Spider-Man relaxed. And what was the fourth one?
Those were it. Those were my concepts.
No, there were four things. Wacky, Spider-Man,
Veki, cool.
cool, yeah, cool, and relaxed. Fine. Okay, I'm gonna play World of Warcraft now.
Wow. Was this it? Come on, back. Don't leave
No, I'm
me.
just gonna, I'm gonna still be on the stream. I'm just gonna play WoW.
Ah, okay. That makes sense. But you didn't do what I asked. You didn't make a video.
Oh, I've never agreed to making a video.
Okay. This whole thing has been a colossal misunderstanding, and now I'm leaving. Goodbye. Oh my god, this is gonna be so hard to do. There's too many arms.
Hey Sarp, how long have you been in England?
Hey Berk, I've been in England for 5 years.
So Sarp,
Hey Berk.
in England, do they speak English?
Hey Berk. In England, they do speak English.
And what accent do they use?
British.
So why your
Britas.
accent is Turkish?
Well, some might say my accent is American, but sure, I'll take it. um, Interesting considering that the stream is in English. Okay, they're still talking about subs. Well, that's because back when I was small, I fall into a vat of Turkish. That's why.
Wow, okay, that takes me back. Hey, can you say bottle of water, please?
Balawa.
Okay, that's beautiful.
Water. Water. Okay. I don't know if I can actually do this. I've started doing it, but this is too complicated, man. Fuck.
I
Or
think you can do it.
I think the
I
speed
believe in
of
you.
it is too much. I made it too fast. Like I can't make that many steps.
Wow, you are so much fun.
Ah, fuck. Sorry, I forgot I'm on the stream. People are not going to enjoy that.
I
Some songs
immediately
are.
got used to do the same thing.
Some songs are too hard not to. Fuck. I just do not understand. Sarp, how do you not get lost in such a large number of controllers? These legs, there are so many of them.
I
Um,
think the same thing. I think he just enjoys it. Do you enjoy it, sir?
I do enjoy it. Um,
The pain, the suffering.
um, yes, I do enjoy it, Berk. Hey, are you allowed to react to my Spider-Man animation that I was on if you can rate it? Yeah, sure, Zim VFX. I can do that. I think I talked to you before. You were supposed to send it to my uh, email, but you can send it here if you want for me to check it.
But be nice, sir, okay?
When have I ever been not nice?
To my work? Never.
Ah, if it's shit. Zim, you can send it. I will watch it. Do it.
Do you still hate The Last Airbender?
What?
Movie? Movie.
Yes. Yes. Do you not?
I do, I do. I like it.
You like it. Can I kick you off my stream?
I think Ong is so much better in.
Onk. Dong.
Why did they change their names? Like pronunciations at least in
Onk.
the movie.
Dunk.
Doesn't make any sense.
Onk. When you just onk about it, you can easily realize.
By the way, have you seen the leaks?
Of the Netflix thing.
No, no, no. The Avatar Studios next Avatar show.
Is it 2D?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
Is it
just
animated?
the setting. You are gonna hate the setting. It's the
Ah,
setting I wanted, but it's the setting you didn't want.
it's more future.
It's cyberpunk.
What?
Yeah.
Of, yani bazen ne kelimesini kullanmak gerekiyor ya. Why is it cyberpunk? Steam,
Ideally,
not
no.
even steampunk.
No, it's cyberpunk.
So it's not even like it's Avatar
I'd say
2077.
Korra was steampunk.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I think cyberpunk is a good. Like, it's gonna be an earthbender, so lots of metals to bend.
But man, they're still continuing after Korra, and the
Yeah.
next one is an Earthbender. Like, so in that amount of time,
No, when you think that Korra was in like early 1900s, so let's say 1920, the next one, if Korra like lived for 100 years or something, the next one will be in the same age as we are right now,
that's not
kinda.
cyberpunk.
No, it can be a cyber. It's a like cyberpunk is not a year, I think.
Yeah, but it's comes with like you know what actually would be interesting. But I wanted to go further back.
Yeah, yeah, I think further back, but we all know we already know the avatars before Aang, and like that wouldn't be something new to
Yeah,
ask me.
but I thought even the age of Korra was too.
Age of Korra, wow, how old is she?
I thought that was already too. Uh,
Too futuristic?
yeah, I think cars in Avatar is still I'm not used to it.
Yeah,
And man, the fucking giant robots, like,
giant
of,
robot was just bullshit. I agree, giant robot was bullshit.
not just the giant robot, also little robots as well, and the mecha suits, like that's pretty cyberpunk already.
No, that's steampunk. Still, cyberpunk is more like a
Body
very
augmentation.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So how are they gonna body augment Earthbends? Like, is someone's gonna have a Earth arm and is gonna bend it out and then pull it back?
Not if they use plastic.
What? I made an arm for you from Earth. Don't get it wet.
So I don't know, man. Like, how old would you go? How old, far back would you go? How can I structure that sentence better?
How
How far?
low? You would say how low can you go, and we
Oh
would
my God,
this would be a
I can't
limbo
say that
conversation.
sentence. Okay, so I want if you were to make an Avatar show, but
Hmm.
with an Avatar that we haven't seen yet,
Uh-huh.
how far back would you need to go for that?
I actually, the era is not what I'm interested in, but again, it's has always been kind of what Avatar does. Even in the last Airbender, from the first season to third season, a lot of technological development happens. So, um,
Yeah, they had zeppelins and stuff.
and we saw how the Zeppelin was invented. Hello, Berai
Yeah.
Taha. What are these Russian people saying? Are they talking amongst each other now? Minecraft, considering that animation is an anal pain in itself, then integrate. Okay. Um. Um.
Very deep conversation going back there.
Yes. I'm going to ignore it.
You were saying?
What was I saying? I
Uh,
was saying how Avatar has always been about technological developments.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what era would I want it. I always think about like bending being the top thing, and that's so fun to me.
Yeah, but
So it needs
going
to.
back makes banding less awesome because less techniques, less development.
No, come on. They're
No,
gonna make the animation better and better, so the
yeah,
technique is
yeah, yeah,
gonna be
that's true,
better
that's
for
true. But
sure.
there is no metal banding because there is no metal. There's not gonna be a lava bending. There's
They
not
can
gonna
have
be a
secret
blood
techniques,
bending.
man. They can have secret techniques.
Mm, I don't know.
I don't want them to retcon stuff. I don't want them to say that there was actually blood bending or something. I wouldn't want that. But there could have been like things that we didn't know existed and it all stayed hidden.
Yeah, but they showed stuff like that in the origin story with our Avatar
Yeah,
one, one,
one. Yeah,
one. Yeah.
Avatar FS1 Love.
When I think about it now, Avatar one is just literally first Avatar, like
Hmm.
one. You know, it's a number one.
Yes, that's supposed to be like that, no?
Is it okay?
I mean, I hope it is. Um, BG says your animations are phenomenal, dude. They inspire me to improve further in animation. I am happy for that. Thank you. Thank you for working on this game. It makes me happy and relaxed watching you. Alright. Thank you. How long have you been doing animation? It's been like 10 years, I think. I'm writing for the Russian people so they can. Okay, so this guy sent an animation. We're going to be looking at one of the viewers' animation.
Can you wait? Hold on that for a minute. I wanna join you, but
How are
just
you
a
gonna
second.
join
Like I'm gonna watch it.
me? I'm going to. I think. Wait, let me update this thing. So while we're watching that, the viewers can watch the updated animation. Although it's not looking very amazing right now.
But is it spectacular?
Oh, I like it. I like the joke. Spectacular Spider-Man.
Best song.
It is a pretty good theme.
Okay, I'm coming to your screen share right now, and I'm here. Let's watch it. Let's go. Come on. Okay, guys, welcome to Berkan Sarp's review of your animation. This week we are reviewing an animation sent by insert name here, and so we are gonna check it out.
I think his name is Zim VFX.
Awesome, amazing VFX.
And while we watch Zim VFX's
This
animation,
is a weekly occurrence. We do this every week, so please join next week as well.
this is a part of the show where we hear Berk lying non-stop. Okay, I'm just gonna update the top left view for you guys while we watch this animation.
You need segments like this, Sarp. You need growth. You gotta think about it. How about you laugh, you lose challenge? If you laugh, you have to delete your animation.
Oi, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that back. I don't want to delete my animation at all. Anyway, so here is the animation from Zim. Ah, it's rendered. I like the lighting. It's cool.
Is this the new suit? Like the the
I
coloring
think
from the
it's
suit
the
looks
No Way
like,
Home suit, yeah.
yeah, but the coloring looks like the, I don't know how to explain it, like a plasticky brightness to it
That's
that
the
we see from the
shaders.
ending of the movie.
Ah, you mean
That
the blue part? Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, this is cool. I like it. Um, Animation wise, I would say your biggest thing right now would be the camera. If you're asking notes from me. So this is your camera. I think if you cross an X over these two lines, you will see that your Spider-Man should be somewhere around here. Or if you do the storyboarding thing, where you cross it into these lines, you have four corners of the screen where your attention will be at. Right now in the beginning frame he is not fitting in any of these positions. I would personally go here, put him on the top left, so then he will have room to fall, because right now the scene starts in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In 10 frames he's completely out. It's kind of hard to catch that he was even there. And then we see him going up in this pose, but he hasn't pulled himself yet. So you have a pull here where he turns this direction and yanks him up. If he's going up, I would think this would happen already here, like he would be yanking here, and he would be already in a position like this when he's coming out of it. Um, Also here, now the problem with the camera here, problem is that you're always following it perfectly. But when you animate camera, it should be kind of like an actual cameraman trying to catch the action. But because it's just a human cameraman, he can't react as fast. This looks like because the camera starts going up uh, before Spider-Man. So Spider-Man is here now. The camera is already going up because the camera knows that he will be up. It would be like that. It would be that Spider-Man would go up here on the frame, and the camera would have to readjust to try to keep him in the frame. So here again, like you see the camera starting to go down, but he's still in the middle. He would
Why
be.
are you circling his ass?
I'm circling where he is. So those are some camera notes. Like I would start them here, and then here I would try to. I would wait until he hits the edge of the frame here, until he's somewhere like here to start turning the camera. Here you would be probably where you are now with the camera, and then here the camera wouldn't pan down, so Spider-Man would end up somewhere here on the screen, and then you would adjust. So when Spider-Man lands, you would be late. You're a bit late now, which is nice, but you can have more of it. Um, Regarding the characters' poses, let me download it again. Where is the person? Are they seeing it? Yeah, to me it looks like you've done more work on modeling and lighting and shaders and all of that, which is great, but it's not something that I have experience in, so I can't really talk on it. I think visually it looks cool, the colors and everything, but animation doesn't feel that worked up. Here I can see the web is not really pulling him up, so it looks like what's happening here is that you probably have a body controller here that controls this character from the center, and it's just rotating. So what I'm seeing is the whole body just starts to rotate from the center of Spider-Man, but it's supposed to be that he pulls this web with his hands. That's why he's starting to go up. Right now you're just animating the whole body, so you would have to do it in turns. In these poses he would stay like in the pose that he is, but first his hands would go down, so you would see his hands like that, and then slowly his head would come forwards, and then his hips would go higher. Right now the whole thing is just being rotated, and then suddenly stops here. Those are the things that I would work on for now. If you're interested in a more in-depth animation feedback, you can upload this to this website called sync sketch, and then in this website I can actually draw on it and animate it on top of it to show what it needs to be. But that would kind of get into the mentorship section, which if you're interested you can email me about it. Okay. Leather Realms, you can send me your animation, yes. My email is findme@sarpsartar.com. You can send it here. Kame Ninja, I'm happy to meet my #1 fan. Thank you.
Oh, it looks like I have competition.
Yes. Then we have, I can finally watch the slide. Can you show us the camera rig setup, please? Ah, Shikamaru. Okay, let me show you the camera rig setup. So this is my camera rig setup. Let me open this in a different scene. Awesome work, Zim. Thanks for sending it. My favorite Spider-Man, other than the comic Spider-Man, in the comics, I think it would be the Ultimate Spider-Man. And for the movies, it's Tom Holland, because I think it's the best. It's the one that's most Spider-Man, because both Peter Parker and Spider-Man matches. For me, Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker is like, his Spider-Man is so not Spider-Man. And then Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man is perfect Spider-Man, but his Peter Parker is so not Peter Parker. So Tom Holland, I think, is best of both worlds. Anyway, so somebody asked about my camera rig, so I'm going to plug that in now to show, and then I will also make a regular camera to show the difference between the two. So this is, let's make some boxes to show how the camera works. Okay, I just made some random boxes right now, so the camera will have something to go around. So I'm going to show you why most people's camera is really bad. So this is the regular camera, right? So, hey, I'm an animator, I'm gonna animate the camera, I'm gonna put a key here, I'm gonna put a key here, and then I wanna see what this would look like from all the angles. I wanna turn the camera around like in Matrix, right? I have one key here, one key on the left, or like maybe here. Ooh, this is gonna be so cool. And then the camera is gonna turn around. Oh my god, I'm gonna put the camera here, turn it to this way. Oh wow, and then I'm gonna put the camera here. I'm gonna put it all the way here. And my assumption now is that the camera is gonna go around, which it does, but it's horrible. The reason it's horrible is because it has no pivot. Or like if you're going to rotate the camera, people will do stuff like, oh, I wanna zoom in here, so I'll zoom in like this, and I'll look around, and then go here, and I'll zoom out. This is like the typical thing that people do when they first start animating and using cameras. The problem with what you see on the left, it's not appealing now because I didn't spend any time on it, but it's also something that you cannot do with an actual camera. It's not possible to have a rig that is this weird, and that's why it looks bad. But if you have the rig setup like mine here, so it's very simple. It has the world controller. On top of it we have a secondary controller, which I call the primary one, and then there's a secondary one here. So the way I do it, let's say I want to do like a matrix effect, right? I'll put the camera in the center here, and I zoom out with this. Then it's not gonna be as easy as the other one, unfortunately, because you have to key multiple controllers. Because if you have all the keys in one controller, it also adds into the issue. So let's put this secondary, let's put this here, primary, and then we have that one here, that is the world. So this is one thing to show. If I key this here, if I key this here, I'm gonna rotate this by -360, and you will now see how smooth the camera is turning around this thing. It's like perfect.
So it's basically just moving the anchor point.
This is moving the anchor point, but what I'm
Yeah,
going
yeah.
to show next is the, let's say so you have a camera like this. um, I'll remove this. So let's say we're using the primary camera to move forward, or like move to the left here. I wouldn't do the rotation and the translation both on the same controller, because then you lose a lot of your control. So if I go to secondary controller now and key here and key here to adjust, when I go to edit these keys, my rotation is not going to be affected by the translation. If I go to this scene, if you watch my camera here, I have a constant translation going up on the camera, but I'm adjusting the, so I'm trying to put Spider-Man in the center of the frame, but I'm doing this adjustment with just the rotation here, which has no translation keys, and this has all the translation keys. If you look here, those are my translation keys, and this one has the rotation keys, and this one has like no translations in it at all. So that's why these cameras look so smooth. It's something, it's how you would do it in a real movie. You would have a main rack that moves the thing, and then it would have a inner slide. If I wanted to zoom, I would do it like this. So if I do move this, if I do translate this and push it in, it's not affecting the movement of the thing at all, the main controller's movement at all. So as an example, if I go here in the beginning of the frame and I put a overall animation layer key here and I zoom in, this zoom is not going to be affected by the rest of the animation. I zoomed it too much so we can't see anything. Let's pull it back a tiny bit. So you see the main animation is still being controlled by here. The camera just got zoomed in more. It's not working because I animated it in a different way, but if we were doing this from the beginning, it would have helped more. I hope this helped. It was a bit of a mess of an explanation, but I hope it helped. I'm going to make a video on how to set up cameras and how to use them. The Russian guy said, I don't understand a single word you're saying. It's quite hard to explain stuff in animation without having a scene that would support that.
But
For
what what you wanted to say basically is try not to make camera move unrealistically. Make it
yeah,
more physical.
yes, that. Forget everything I said. Do that.
Guys, by the way, just you don't have to learn animating because AI is gonna do it sooner or later. Yeah.
That
Chill.
is unfortunately true. Are you guys also having nightmares about how AI is gonna steal our jobs? I am. I have that recurring nightmare. I will make a more clear video soon, Shikamaru.
Shikamaru?
Yeah, his name is Shikamaru. It's the shadow guy from Naruto, no?
Yep. Okay, rate these cities for me. Vancouver, Seattle, London, Istanbul.
Fuck. So, what did you say? Vancouver, London, Seattle. I think you meant San Francisco.
Oh yeah.
Vancouver, London, San Francisco,
And
Istanbul.
Istanbul.
Oof. Unfortunately, I mean, if we're talking today, Istanbul is at the last part of the list, unfortunately. And fuck, man, I don't know. I think I would put. Can I add Brighton?
Yeah, you can, sure.
Okay, Brighton is number one. Um, I think San Francisco second, Vancouver
That is
third.
unbelievable. That is unbelievable.
I mean, I just seen San Francisco for a week, so maybe I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But it's freezing here right now, and the idea of a city that never gets cold is pretty good right now into my mind.
Istanbul is on its way there, man. It's not cold here.
Okay, we have some notes. Hello, hello. Hey sir, I wanted to say lobe your work, love I think. Would you possibly take a look at my work? It would be an honor. You can send me your animations guys at findme at subscriber.com.
Why don't you make this a recurring segment in your live stream? Like make a day,
Oh, someone
let
sent a
people
video.
send, let
Yeah,
people send.
who sent this?
Who did this?
Leather Realms. Is Leather Realms here? Does anyone know what he's animating on? I'm animating on Maya. Ha! Hey Uzman. Uzman in the house, ladies and gentlemen. A fellow animator.
Oh,
He's a friend from Frame Store.
hi, friend from Frame Store.
He worked on both VFX and feature uh, companies. He's a badass. He's amazing. He's Uzman.
How did badass become a compliment? Like, doesn't make any sense.
Well, there was one guy with a disfigured buttocks that was a pretty cool dude. Okay, Leather Realms is here. Woo. Okay, Leather Realms. This is cool. I like the backflip you're doing. You have some timing and spacing issues. Timing issue. Is there a timing issue actually? If I'm thinking a bit of like someone hop, maybe the timing of completing the action in 41 frames is okay. But is this what is the frame rate at 30? Yeah, so I for this I would first go over your poses. I think that's a good place to start talking about stuff.
I think you can explain what you want to explain with a ball really easily at this situation at least. Don't you think?
You know what I want to explain? Why can't I draw? Okay,
No, you
now I
are
can draw.
drawing.
Yes, now I am. Before it was doing a weird thing. The ball conversation is about like spacing and I think
Like he's falling. The
yeah, but that's a posing issue. See,
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And
when
the anticipation could be
there is something called center of gravity. You can call it COG. COG is usually we can't see it right now, but if this guy was facing us and his feet were split like this, it would be this line here. It would be his center of gravity. So with this guy right now, if you put a line in the middle where his feet is, you can see that there is a lot more on this side than this side. So it is already a bit off balance. But this issue gets worse when he goes like this, for example. If you do the same line through his feet, a huge portion of his body is on one side of the center of gravity and this side is empty, which would make him fall. Basically, the second he got to this pose, he would be like that. If this is his head, this is his butt, he would fall down. Um, you kind of have to. Also, there is. I don't know why your hands are flipping around so much. Are you keying these hand motions every frame, or is there something that's doing that? I'm trying to like imagine where your key poses are, and I'm struggling a bit to figure out where they are. Everything is kind of moving all at the same time. But anyway, the main thing I would say for you to focus on is maybe using some reference, find out like how to be in these poses. Because if you try to do this again, if you just try the bend, you will see that you will automatically readjust. Your knees will go forwards, so your hip wouldn't be like that. It would be like this. Your hip would be here, your heels would be supporting underneath it, so you wouldn't fall back. Because when you want to push off, you're it's like a ball, like Berk is saying. This guy needs to squish down so he can shoot off. So in this pose where he's bending, he needs to be like super stable and strong because he's going to push off. It's like a something springing into action. It's getting ready to explode. But this pose right now, it feels like he's about to fall. So I would work on that. And then here again, this pose is if you draw a line from his feet going against the gravity, going up. It's empty here and everything is on this side. This guy would definitely topple over. And here, um, there's a lot to go over. So he's making a flip, but while he's making the flip, if you look at his body, it's just kind of stuck on this point. If you draw a circle around it, it's uh, it's not really moving much. So he lifts his feet off the ground. So now he's completely at the mercy of gravity, but he's not being affected by it at all. If you see where his body is, it's not changing at all. And then here it changes. So here it starts to go down. This is like the biggest change of the spacing that it has. I would suggest for you to do some exercises with a bouncing ball for you to get more used to the timing and spacing of dealing with gravity, to fighting gravity and trying to stay up. I think maybe that would be easier for to start, and then you can move on to like harder things like a man doing a backflip. That's what I would say. But awesome work. Thanks for sending it. Keep animating. And you used Cascadeur. Oh my god. Uzman, are you still on this channel? This is the thing I sent on WhatsApp today. This is why everything in this thing is shaking. And AI is not going to steal our jobs. Thank you so much, Leather Realms, for sending me this. Because I've seen this video today. In this thing, basically what you can do, you put one pose, and then you put another pose, and the AI does the in-between. But,
Wait, I don't understand. Uh,
okay, I'll show
the
you. I'll show you
No,
back.
no, I know what you mean, but is the program has that functionality in it?
Yes, but I see what happened here. I think what Little Realm did is probably he did one pose here, and then maybe, I don't know, maybe he just animated the arms,
Oh, so this work
and then I
has
think he did.
AI in it?
I I don't know because it's shifting the feet. I think it has something enabled on it. Okay, okay. It's not, AI is not as scary as I thought. Little Realm, thank you again for sending this. Again, I was talking about this today. I just want to show what this does so that we can break down what is happening here. Where is the thing I sent today? Yes, found it. Nope. Cascadeur. Um, yes, okay. So if you look at this, what this does basically, if you hit like this, I think is super impressive. So back, are you looking at it?
Yes, I am.
So if you look at the white guy, they only did two poses, one step forward, one step backwards, and the AI figured out to be able to do that, he needs to have a hop.
That's awesome.
Awesome is a word for it. Yeah, so it's so insane that they didn't even add something to make it jump, and it's already doing this. And it's free.
It's free?
Hmm.
I can be an animator now?
Fuck you back. Anyway, um, so like if you look at this thing, it's animating the tail automatically. That's normal. Like we have hair simulation and stuff like that for that. What's crazy is that like this stuff. See, it's lifting. It's doing the thing that I was just telling Leather Lamb to not do. So he's lifting this feet, but if you draw a center of gravity, now it's completely off balance, and this guy should fall to the right because his hip didn't readjust. If you lift your left feet up, the hip needs to go to the screen left to adjust for this, which the guy didn't animate. But if you look at the green thing, it ends up having to do it. The hip is going to the left, and he even makes it hop because there's a his feet
Man,
stays up
AI
too
is
long.
so good at animating. Wow.
It is, man. Like they look at the overlap on the arms. That's insane. That's
So,
insane, man. We're all gonna be
when
out of
you
a
look
job.
at it, is this movie quality or just good animation?
I mean, no, it starts, it makes, it makes blocking start hitting the boundary of primary, I think. But then you still have to do a lot of stuff on your own.
Like I don't think it thinks about the aesthetics of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you are giving the aesthetics yourself. Like this guy is when he's making the pose, that's when he's doing the aesthetics. So he,
Yeah, but I'm talking about finger positioning and small movements of the other
but
parts. Like,
this is not what he's doing. It's basically adding overlaps.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
Like he didn't animate those knees to adjust to his hip going down. You know, that's like you have to add that, and this thing just does it. This is also insane.
Oh, that was the same model that in the video, right?
Yeah, that's what Leatheran was using it, I think. I know, but I think the one in Finding Dory, Uzman was using the like a hair system.
Can I use this software for my game?
Yes, this is insane.
Yeah, it is. That's airbending.
Yeah. Okay, Toxic Animations has also sent a video. Let's quickly look at that and um, so you did key. Okay, I think this is not how you should work in this program. I think you need to allow program to do interpretations. I think you put too many keys and took it out of AI's abilities. I never used the software actually. I don't know it, but okay. I wanted to watch this. I've
Okay,
seen.
Sarp, before you start, I just have a suggestion.
Wait a minute. This is 39 minutes.
Oh wow, wait.
This is cool, but I can't watch 39 minutes of video in the stream. I just want to see which villains you have. I see Venom, and there was Rhino in the beginning. Okay, cool. I'll watch this later. Thank you for sending it. 39 minutes is like super long to get into it in the stream, but I'll take a look.
Sarp,
Yes.
I have an idea.
What is your idea?
So, wait, what?
What is your idea?
So, oh, okay. So you have this animation, right? You are doing.
Yeah.
Can you, in half an hour, create something like this in that AI program? Shall we try? If it's
No,
free.
no, because okay, so what I would say this what you see in this in quotations animation so far is what I would do exactly same in that software because this has no overlaps. This has look like if I was sent this animation to notes, I would be like, man, what are you doing? This guy is coming at this speed, grabbing this thing and just stops, full stop, and then starts pulling himself up and he's not touching anything here but sliding upwards. That leg is supposedly touching there but it's not pulling him up. You know, there is no weight in this. There's just a series of poses. This is why when
Yeah,
I
I know, I know. The thing I wanna see is uh your first what do you call it? The first view?
layout
No, 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 no. It's like your
blocking
first. Wait, I'm gonna find the word. Just a second.
previous.
No, your like oh wait, just a second. Impressions, first impressions of the software.
Do you wanna try it?
Yeah.
I don't know if I have that much time today, but maybe we can. Fuck, I really want to. What if I like it and then I have to go out of a job?
No,
What if the
I don't
animation
think that will.
community It's Uzman is in the stream, man. Like, what if Framestore hears of this and I get like fired
Oh, I'm
because
sure Bravestorm knows about it. They just don't
that
think
is
it's
true.
viable yet. Look, what I wanna see is if it will make your job easier in a way that you enjoy. Wouldn't it be good?
I think it would do that. Tenebris, you can write in Turkish. I try to keep the stream English, but I'll try to help you. Alright, let's bite the bullet. What was it called? Kana. What was it called?
I don't
Kana.
even remember.
Leather scented Cascadeur. Ah, it's
No, so it's not
nice
free.
and free, and enter your credit card now for free.
And it's a very small program. How does that work?
I don't know, but I'm now like part of the problem. I'm promoting this shit that's gonna end my existence.
Look, you can think of it like, okay, let's say you are in 1940s or 50s. You are making graphic design. You have this chunky metal fonts, letters that you are using to write for the Gazette or something like that. And here comes the fucking Adobe Photoshop and makes everything so much easier. You are angry. You think that it's gonna steal your job, but it just makes things easier, man.
Yeah, but Park, it's like what you don't understand that when we're animating one scene for a Marvel movie, that takes like 6 months. That's why we have to be employed for a long time. If it takes a week, we are not
I
going
don't
to.
think it would take a week because you would use your new time on something else, you know?
Oh,
Because you are,
that's. Well, of course, they're gonna tweak something a little bit to the left, a
yeah,
little
yeah,
bit to
yeah.
the right, a little bit to the left, a
You
little bit to.
sometimes need to move fingers in a scene that you don't see the finger, you know?
Yeah,
Things happen.
it does. Things do happen. That is true. Uzman can attest to that. It does happen. We sometimes move fingers when it's out of the handles. Finally, someone said ut. Ha ha ha, I'm watching you, man. My timeline is bleeding of red stripes because I'm too lazy to do this. And then it is less red stripes. Actually, 160 is enough. So right now in this animation, I'm trying to figure out where the legs are going to be. And I know I keep saying that, but I don't want to get into any of the animation detail before knowing where the legs are, because legs are defining how far I can push the actual body controller, because I don't know when the eye keys are gonna snap. So this is at one point is like too much work to be done in layout, but at the same time I can't even start blocking without doing this bit. So right now I'm just trying to figure out where the legs are going to be. What were we doing back? I forgot. We're gonna test Cascade do.
Yes.
I'm ready to test Cascade do. Um,
Okay, let's put some ground rules first, and let's decide on a concept. What do you want to do? Let's do some banding, yeah?
pwah, that would be super interesting because that like earthbending will have a lot of overlaps. Okay, fuck man. Okay, let's do it. Don't create a desktop shortcut. I don't want to promote this shit. No desktop shortcut. What is chat thinking about? We'll just increase our salaries. Yeah, great. Let's do that. Continue with Google so that everyone knows I'm doing this. I'm a freelance. I'm working on a team company organization.
No, animation is your hobby.
Fuck. industry, film and
Dude, if you
TV.
select that, they are gonna charge you. Just say you are doing it for hobby.
I don't think that's because of that. Okay, what do I want them to think? I want them to think that stop making this program is what I want to think. So I'm gonna say none of the above, and I'm from fuck. No, I don't care. Do I have to do this? Yes, I have to.
Just go, just continue. Click randomly, just continue.
Click randomly, click randomly, click randomly. Next step, documentation, learn, tutorial videos. I don't want to do any of those things. Thank you for installing Costco is now ready to use. Is it? Doesn't feel like it is. Oh, it was launching. Dark or light? Back likes dark, so we're doing dark. Your first
Yeah, but
animation in 5 minutes. Okay, my first animation in 5 minutes. It's a tutorial. What is this? What is happening? Oh,
I
it's an
think
ad.
you.
Oh my god. I don't
It's an ad
want an
as
ad.
well.
Fuck the ad.
Any prior knowledge of the animation process, and each
I wanna figure out myself. New scene. Good. File. Import.
Are you trying to make old school earthbending or Korra earthbending?
I'm just gonna do one classic Earthbending. Season
Old
1
school.
Avatar Last Airbender Season 1 Old School. So does it have an recent files? No. Open. Is there a default backflip animation? Backflip animation will do. Let's see how they did it. How many of these things are keys?
Is the darker red keys?
Um, I don't know, but I want to delete everything and just steal this animation. Okay, standard model. Delete. You select object rigs names. No. Delete. Yes. Am I deleting the outliner objects right now? Okay, fine. Fuck. I'll watch a tutorial. Jesus. Um. No, this is my tutorial. Uh, Berkan, it's they both have their own difficulties. Um, where is it? Oh, it opened in Firefox.
piece will take null of the left mouse or the samples tab. As you start the
Okay,
program,
you just
you will be
choose
greeted by
a
the pop-up
model
window.
and then animate, man.
In the Learn menu
Don't
under the
think too
Samples
hard.
tab, you can find scenes with characters in them.
How did you open this?
As you start the
It
program,
looks like
you will be greeted
this is
by the pop-up
this
window.
is the window that you see at the
As you
start of
start
the
the program,
project.
you will be greeted
Like
by
when
the
you
pop-up
select new
window.
project from file,
In the Learn menu under the Samples tab,
new
you can
scene.
find
Yeah.
scenes with characters
No?
in them.
No.
Any of the first 3 scenes will work for
So
this
when you say
tutorial.
file again, is there an option to add?
The viewport is the large
I
window
found
where you
it.
can view the scene objects. To control the viewport camera, hold down the Alt
Mhm,
button.
nice.
Hold Alt and the left mouse button to rotate the camera.
I just need to find
Hold
how to
Alt
key.
in order to access folders in the by rotating. Make the in between poses first key icon. The animator sets are stored in the keyframes or keys. These keys are colored dark blue on the top.
Okay, let's say I love this fantastic pose and I click. How did he do it? This giant K is the key. So now I take this guy here. Oh my god, it's automatically adjusting things. I hate it. I
There's
hate it so
probably an
much.
option. There's probably an option like a toggle that you can click.
Man, it's um okay. Because it's keyed now I can move it. I see. It's not interpolating right now. It didn't do any in-betweens.
How does it look like the
I need to spend like that bare minimum 5 minutes and just watch this video. But I'm
gonna
so
give up?
no, I'm not gonna do it right now because I have to end the stream.
Okay.
um, Start closing the video. I want to make it myself few minutes later open tutorial again. Sarp, open the program, remain confused of what you're doing, open the tutorial video starts. Um, okay, yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go. We didn't get to do much today, but this is the thing that we will be doing eventually.
Beyblade.
Okay, goodbye. Bye
Goodbye.
stream. Bye people. I sent an email if you can check out my animation. I will in the future tune and see you guys. Bye bye.